Walter calls up Lex Luthor to fill him in on what happened, but Lex has got his own agenda right now. So he hacks into the Watchtower computer and...
Computer, report.
Binary fusion generator initialization sequence in progress.
Now witness the firepower of this fully... No. I must dig deep and stop myself. Okay, looks like we're firing our super-duper laser cannon at our own planet. Of course we are. John does what he can, but even ripping the hell out of the controls doesn't stop the countdown for long. Superman tries to point it somewhere else, but it's too late, and the thing goes off, blasting Anytown, USA, right in the middle of their wholesome activities break before getting back to the job of trying to be terribly decent to each other and always succeeding. Then the Watchtower nukes the place.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Batman is watching this at home and just face-palming. How many towns are we going to demolish this month, for Christ's sakes? The team struggles to put the Watchtower back together. Seems they managed to break their space station firing the laser, but they finally learn that the target was Cadmus HQ. It sure looks to everyone like that was them striking back, which is made all the more believable since that was precisely what Superman was insisting that they should do right before it happened. Maybe one of his powers is super wish fulfillment. Flash thinks that first priority has to be assisting and rescuing people, plus disaster relief, which is easy compared to Martian Manhunter's job, having to explain all of this to the President. That it wasn't their fault that this happened. There's a perfectly legitimate reason that we own a death ray and are aiming it at Earth. Well, luckily for everyone, the cannon just hit an empty building. Cadmus had pulled out after their cover had been blown. The President isn't certain that it's as bad as Waller thinks, but he's not so sure that it isn't that bad. As far as Green Arrow is concerned, no matter what, it's bad. This is someone with no powers, remember, just interested in looking out for the little guy. And now he's part of a group that has inflicted damage not normally seen outside of a natural disaster. And when a tornado, earthquake, or hurricane happens, a lot of little guys get hurt. They do what they can to help evacuate and rescue people, working alongside first responders, even rescuing them in some cases. Hopefully to help sort things out so these people can go home eventually. One of those people is this guy. Flash recovers the cat for his daughter, and he appreciates how the JLU was there for them for this. But the mood in the crowd doesn't last long as one of the paramedics tells everybody what happened. The thing about the binary fusion cannon is, it could be just what they need. The reason they built it was because they had needed it once and they didn't have it. At the same time, the episode has also included an homage to the film Failsafe, when an American nuclear weapon is used to destroy an American city. The thing that's supposed to protect us can still be used to harm us. And if that sounds a little too simplistic, keep in mind that America once accidentally dropped a nuke on its own country, and we were lucky it didn't go off. So, if the binary fusion cannon represents a nuclear strike, then it's no surprise that, as the nuclear threat in the world does, it leads to escalation in counterattack. Waller breaks out the restored Galatea and puts her in command of an entire army of ultimate clones. Yes, I'm afraid, begun the Clone Wars have.
Get it done.
All hail the Overlord! All hail the Overlord!
You guys came out of the blue duplex?
Yeah, my daughter's worried about...
her cat.
Bebop!
Nobody should have to spend the night in a strange place without their kitten.